Hey y'all, welcome back to the party. It's me, your girl BrittReacts, and today we are reacting via a kind suggestion to Big J Oakerson. I'm not going to say the title of the video because YouTube, is sensitive, but you can read it. And this is from This Is Not Happening. Let's see what he has to say. Bring on the crazy movie intro.
And she pushed me down the bed and she started kissing down my body, which is hilarious because I'm 17, I'm naked, I'm fat, I have no beard. I look like a giant fat baby. And she was kissing like, mwah, 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 and I was like,
Is that Ari? That's Ari. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we have to watch this together.
You know, from the bonfire on Sirius XM, please give it up for Mr. Big J Oakerson, everybody.
I'll never get that 1 minute and 13 seconds back. I'll never get it back. We will never get it back. Are you okay? This is a welfare check. Someone do one on me because I'm not sure I'm okay after that. That was so unnecessarily gross. Like, what's the creative process in these meetings for these openings? What is it? What is it? What is it? I'm stressed. I'm stressed already.
I'm gonna tell y'all's a little story about how and who I lost my virginity to.
Okay.
So it's gonna be gross.
Buckle up.
Not on her end, she was a hot chick. She was older than me. I was actually 17 when I lost my virginity. She was 22 years old. And not a girlfriend or anything, just a neighbor girl.
A neighbor
22-year-old
girl.
neighbor girl. She lived with her uncle next door, which was weird. He was a weird guy. He dressed like Gallagher, but it was like 1995.
You know I'm going to Google Gallagher because what does that look like? He dressed like Gallagher. Is this Gallagher? Guys, who is Gallagher? American comedian. Is this who he's referring to? Can y'all see that? Is my camera gonna focus? Is that who he's talking about? Let me know.
A lot of horizontal stripes and big like merchant marine bell bottoms. Anywho. Who knows what was going on there? She must have been damaged because one day I was walking by and she goes, "You know what? I'm gonna make you a man." And I was like, "Okay, lady." And she was older and...
You know what? Is my camera not focusing? You know what? I'm not. Never mind. Forget it. Don't worry about it.
had expectations on the whole deal. So she was like, "All right, you got to get a hotel room." And I'm like, "Cool, well, now we got to get my mom involved in this project because I don't have a credit card." And luckily, I come from great white trash roots, like really, like backstage at a Kid Rock concert. My mom was like, "Oh, here you go." She gave me a credit card. And I booked a room at a Holiday Inn.
What?
And I remember yeah. I said I come from garbage. My mom loves her boys. She thinks she's gonna deny me? That's sweet, sweet. Can't let your mom cock block. Where the fuck did you guys grow up? Your mom wouldn't get you laid? Come on, man. My mom got me laid a few times.
This is so wild. Just goes to show how different people get brought up and raised. Like, if even an ounce of this is true, it's so different from how I was raised. Like, what? 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 My mom let me and my friends allowed me and my friends post prom to like go to one of our other friends' houses, and they like, did they know? Like, we had wine coolers. That was our like post prom celebration, and I feel like our parents knew we were having wine coolers, but I can't remember. And to me, I was like, this is so great. This man's mom gave him a credit card so he could lose his vahoo-hoo.
My mom got me laid a few times.
And got him laid a few times.
Me and this girl end up in a hotel, and we walk in the room, and I remember I was very nervous, and it was very dark, and it smelled like mothballs and Febreze, and she was pouring me like this wine into a plastic cup, and I'm a kid, so I'm like, this is bitter.
Yeah.
And she's like, drink it. I'm like,
isn't it crazy how your taste buds like change? Like, wine used to be so gross, and now I'm like, I just would die for a glass of wine.
Kid. So I'm like, this is bitter. And she's like, drink it. I'm like, and she had a boom box.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, with the Enigma CD playing. Do you remember Enigma by any chance? It's like chanty dance music. It's terrifying in this capacity.
I don't know
nervous.
Enigma.
I got this wine that I don't want. I can't see anything, and just blaring in the room. Like, oh, he, oh, damn.
Is that what it sounds like?
I was just like, hello?
Is everything okay?
She goes, take off your clothes. And I was just all very, like, rape victim-y about it. I remember, like...
Finally, he says it. This is so predatory. It's crazy. 22, 17, that's illegal, right? At least nowadays, right? What's the legal age of consent? Is it 18? Lord Jesus.
Here, just now? And I got naked. I thought we were going to start having sex. I thought that's how it all worked. But she was 22. She knew what she was doing, and she just took over. And she pushed me down the bed, and she started kissing down my body, which is hilarious. Because I'm 17, I'm naked, I'm fat, I have no beard. I look like a giant fat baby. That's how I looked. And she was kissing like, mwah, 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 and I was like,
Oh my gosh.
And then she started sucking my dick, and I was like, I like this part. This part's fantastic. I thought she was going to keep doing that, but she didn't. She started doing some pro moves I wasn't quite ready for.
Pro moves?
She holds up my dick, starts licking my balls, doing a little crowd work, if you will.
Oh my gosh, guys. He's really breaking down this story. Like, we are sitting in the chair in the corner in this room right now, aren't we? My goodness gracious.
And here is what I learned about my balls that night. And I can't speak for all the balls, but these balls, these two, ticklish. Very, very ticklish. And I wanted her to stop. But I didn't want her to stop everything, so I'm just trying not to laugh through the ball licking part. But it's hard because she was licking my balls hilariously. Hilariously. She was licking them and vibrating them with her mouth and saying the word balls, which is a weird thing to do.
All right, let's get this over with, guys. Let's get this over with I'm uncomfortable.
I was even trying to pay attention, but she was like, ball-la-las, ball-lo-lo-za.
With the music or to the music? Or like, is the music off? Because this feels like now chanty dance music. What the heck?
Zaz. My eyes were tearing, my face was all
stressed
purple.
out.
I was biting my lips, but I didn't laugh. I did great. And then she did something that nobody should ever do, unannounced to a virgin. She went lower than the balls. You get what I'm saying? Lower than the balls. The balls. I'm laying on my back.
The descriptive nature of this story Y'all.
Balls. And then lower than the ball.
I'm a child. I'm a married child,
Los Angeles,
almost
Mexico.
mother of two. I can't handle this. I can't handle this. I'm childish.
In layman's terms, she touched her tongue to my butthole. And that, too much for me. Too much. I was a virgin. In one explosion of life, I laughed out loud, peed one squirt, and farted in her face. I'll tell you that.
I bet you did. I bet you did. I bet you did. That is a lot for a first time experience. I will say that much. I want this to be over like a bad roller coaster ride. Y'all don't even understand.
Burn. Whoops. Whoops. I said whoops.
Yeah,
And
you're
whoops
a baby.
doesn't cover that. Whoops is like I knocked over your beer or we bumped shoulders. Oh, hey, man, whoops. Whoops is not farting down your throat. That's just not in the book of whoops. And I've thumbed it. Whoops. And then I tried to be positive. I was like, you know what? She
Oh
probably
my
won't even
gosh.
smell it, honestly. That was right in the chops.
We've all been there before where we've let one go and we just are hopeful that no one smells it. But we know the truth. Now, given your situation, how could you even, you're delulu, you're delusional to think. Okay.
But she did smell it. I don't know if she burped or what, but it just was in the room. And when a woman smells your fart and you don't want her to, you panic. You start thinking too quick. You have terrible ideas. I tried to yell over the smell. I remember thinking that's all I had to offer was volume.
My goodness.
She's like, what's that smell? I'm like, what smell? Who? A lot of H questions.
Girl, what do you mean, what's that smell? You were there for it. Front, row, center, and throat. You were there. What do you mean, what's that smell? No way.
Oh. Who? A lot of H questions. What? Open a window if you smell. And then I put on a
Yuck.
condom, and I remember faking
Yuck.
an orgasm. I didn't even finish the first time. I went, oh. And then I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. And I flushed the condom, and I was like, wow, there's so much. I just lied. But she continued to have sex with me for several months after that. And I remember she moved back home with her parents in a different town in South Jersey. And we were still hooking up, so I was, a 17-year-old kid getting laid. So I'm like, I'll drive out to you. And she's like, that'd be great. And I drove like 45 minutes to go see her one day. Now, I'm Jewish. I'm only mentioning that for the next part of the story.
I was wondering where the title of this, the other half of the title of this was coming in. And now I'm mortified. Jeez, please. I'm so scared.
Now, I'm Jewish. I'm only mentioning that for the next part of the story. It never seems to come up anywhere in my life that I would have to give a shit. But I pull up to this house, and she comes running out, and she goes, oh my God, I almost forgot that you're Jewish, and it's a weird thing. I'm so sorry. I should have warned you about this. And I'm like, what do you mean? And we walk into her house. Her father's a Nazi sympathizer. And I mean, it looks like Edward Norton's bedroom in American History X. There's big Nazi flags and like a skull with like a
No way.
knife in the yeah, it's crazy
No way.
shit.
No way.
There was
No way.
rat experiments in the basement, and I'm not making that up. But I liked banging his daughter.
I was about to say, did you leave?
And my last name's not Jewish, so I kept my stupid Jew mouth shut. Continued to plow this chick for a while. And then I really got faced with it one night. He loved me. He didn't know, which I thought was kind of good revenge.
I'm speechless. Without words. Left without words. I'm stressed out. I'm gonna have to like go take a break after this.
Because we were right in his house, and I bang her there all the time.
Oh
and
my
he
God.
ordered pizza once, and I remember sitting at the table. I had my moment where he goes, "Man, a pizza costs $18 now. That's because the Jew bastards own all the fucking banks, pieces of shit." And I was just holding pizza, and I was like, "I heard that, dude," and I started fucking eating pizza. You gotta understand, it's the small victories. 5 minutes later, I was
Hold on.
eating pizza, and I was like,
Hold on. We gotta go back. What did I just? I'm massively messing this up. I muted it by accident. We gotta go back. Hold the phone.
Jew bastards own all the fucking banks, pieces of shit, and I was just holding pizza, and
I just wanted to make sure I heard that right. That's all.
I was like, "I heard that, dude," and I started fucking eating pizza. You gotta understand, it's the small victories. 5 minutes later, I was up banging his fucking daughter to Forrest Gump soundtrack or something. You're welcome for the boners, everybody. Thank you so much.
That was absolutely positively the right reaction for a 17-year-old baby to have to being put in that situation. I'm done with this. I gotta go. Go and have the day you deserve.